Hi, I'm Katie Aurora.
And I'm Eric.
Welcome to Witch's Brew. Today we're going to be talking about Labradites. So L is for Labradite. And then my reading is going to be Finding Our Spark. And we have striped friends with us in
Yes, Rocket and
stripes. Because my friend has cancer and her ribbon is zebra stripes. So we have two black and white and showing support for her today. So, send a little prayer up for my friend Kathy, please. Alright, so Eric's going to start.
Okay, so about Labradorite.
It has variations.
A stone of magic. Now, manifest tip. Use when you are ready to explore the unknown. New Moon Magic. Magical and psychic abilities. Shamanic work. Divination. Protection. Shield your aura. And introspection. Discover your destiny. Now, bring out the best version of self. Self-discovery. Enhance psychic abilities. Calm overactive mind. Rebirth and transformation. Protection from hidden energies. Prevent energy leaks. And then release depression. Increase determination. Communicate with gods. Reduce antisocial behavior. Banish fear and insecurities. And journey into the unknown. Used during the new moon. Now, more about Labradorite. Crystal of shamans, or shamans. No, it is in every sense a stone of magic, a crystal of shamans, diviners, healers, and all who travel and embrace the universe seeking knowledge and guidance. Self-discovery. For self-discovery, it is excellent for awakening one's own awareness of inner spirit, intuition, and psychic abilities. Most powerful protector. Labradorite is also the most powerful protector to the mineral kingdom, creating a shielding force through the aura and strengthening natural energies within. A stone of creativity. Labradorite, a stone known for bringing out the best in people, holding an energy of leadership, courage, and creativity. Traka, third eye. Crystal. Triclinic. Element, water.
Can you show me a picture of what it looks like?
Okay, and here's the picture. And this will be posted on our page a little later.
Thank you.
Now, more about Labradorite. Helps develop strong psychic powers. It dispels darkness and illuminates our spiritual path. Boosts your metabolism. Shields and protects the aura. Helps to banish fears and insecurities. Chakra plus bro and plus throat. Now healing powers. Labradorite is a highly mystical and protective stone that brings light. It raises consciousness and connects with universal energies. It stimulates imagination, intuition, and psychic gifts. Labradorite banishes fear and insecurities. It strengthens faith in oneself and trust in the university. Stone of magic and transformation. Clears, balances, and protects the aura. Increases intuition and psychic development. Provides mental illumination. And then here's another picture. So there are like repeats here. So then also reduces anxiety and stress as well, balances hormones, and used for brain and eye disorders. And then more can be learned from thewilltowow.com. Let's see. And then awareness, illumination, negativity shield. Labradorite is a mixed stone of transformation and magic. Using the stone when you are down or your energy is drained will help you to revive and restore it back. And as mentioned before, it protects against negative energies and unwanted energies, and protects its energy field to protect against negative influences from the outside. And it's seen as an amulet against negativity and gives you a realistic view of life. And it stimulates your conscious, strengthens intuition, reduces anxiety, and gives you confidence and perseverance. And it stimulates imagination and creativity, and helps develop ideas. Chakra crown, zodiac Sagittarius, Scorpio. Now, affirmation. I believe in my inner magic and know I can manifest my dreams into reality. Then this here. Then healing properties, stress relief, blood pressure, menstrual tension, colds, digestion, and regulates metabolism.
I really need that.
Yeah, some of this, the handwriting here. And then here's a picture of the labradorite crystal. Here.
That's a variation. There's also, looks to be, there's a paint variation of labradorite.
Yes, this protection from negativity. Stone of Magic awakens mystical magical abilities, enhances psychic gifts of clairaudience, automatic writing, psychic knowing, and more. Stimulates coincidence and synchronicity.
Synchronicity.
And you can learn more at healingcrystalsforyou.com. And the labradorite crystal will remind you of how to see the light despite the darkness all around you.
Mm-hmm.
The stone will help you adapt that perspective in life. And you can use labradorite to aid your respiratory system in its proper functioning. It will prevent your thoughts from swinging from one branch to another. And more to learn from spiritualgalaxy.com. And then labradorite helps with shamanic work, psychic abilities, and divination. I am attuned to the magic of the universe.
I am tuned to the magic of the universe.
Yes. Repeat. Yep. There's another repeat there. So
that's it. Well, no.
Okay, now on to Kate for the reading. And here we go to the...
We send everything to his phone.
Yeah. So,
We're using my
last thing
phone.
you sent... Finding your spark.
Yes, please.
Okay, and you enlarge it there. And see if that's...
Yeah, that
okay.
works.
Okay.
We're going to be doing Finding the Spark, and this is pile number 1, and each pile has a different question. So, pile number 1 is, why do I feel like I need to find my spark? What are we currently lacking in our lives? What is distracting us from feeling inspired? What can we do to find inspiration? And how do we connect with our magic or whatever you believe in? So, and we're going to use the new deck I got last week. And that is the Celtic Goddess Oracle deck. And it's illustrated by Julia Sinelli. And if I'm pronouncing any of this wrong, sorry in advance. And Jillian Kemp. And we're using the Shine from the Inside by Brittany Carmichael. One of my favorite decks. I need to see if they work together, because not all decks work together. So we're going to go move on to keep them in order here. 2, 4, 5. Okay. So, why do we feel like we lost our spark? Now, all my decks read positive, so if it's a negative thing, I'm going to put a spin on the positive. Okay, so the first card we got is Nair, the goddess of modesty. Maybe we're not comfortable in our own clothing, meaning not clothing, but we don't feel comfortable in our own skin. We feel like we're introverts, and we're afraid to take a step in the right direction or step out of your comfort zone. And beautiful artwork here. And if I pronounce any of the Celtic goddesses' names wrong, I'm sorry. This one is Sequana, and she's the goddess of wishes. Okay, so it's good to make wishes, but we have to be practical and you know, make a way for our wishes to happen. We need to balance reality and making our wishes. I'll think of a better way during the reading how to say that. There's reality of what we can have and the reality of what we can't have. And yes, the can't have can be possible, but we have to realize, you know, the in-between. You have to find the in-between there. Nimue, the goddess of enchantments. Alright, so we want to find that enchantment. We've lost the enchantment, the wonder all of, you know, daily life. It just got into a rut, per se, and you're doing the same old thing. We want to bring that enchantment and the beauty back where you have different things that you do or something new. So try something new. Okay, we lost our spark because we're not nourishing our bodies with high vibrational energy. We're picking up on the energy of others. You go to work, you pick up on their energies. If they're in negative mood, that, you know, attaches to you and you're becoming negative mood, and it just does a whole go round and it never stops. So you have to find a way to nourish your body with high vibration energy, meditation, you know, good foods, good healthy foods. And we need to start by finding our spark. We can change one thing, and this is what I was talking about, the enchantment over here that we lost. We're in a rut, we're doing the same thing. We can start change that by changing one small thing today and keep doing it. It takes 21 days to do a routine or a habit. And this one goes with this one over here. So they do work together. Thank you. This one, you're afraid to be bold and you're afraid to stand out. This says that we need to be bold and we don't need to be afraid to stand out. So this is pile number 1. Let me put these back together because it's easier to clean up this way. And we'll move pile 1 on the side and pile number 2. So what's pile number 2? What are we lacking currently in our life? Fate. Okay. So we have Morgan. She's the goddess of fate. We are leaving stuff up to fate that is going to happen. Sometimes you have to help it along. You got to say, this is what I want, and I'm going to help it along, and figure out ways you can help it along. And we have Anne, maybe? It's Aine, and she's the goddess of love. And we need to learn we're going to talk about self-love. We need to learn to love ourselves and take care of ourselves and do the self-care, because then others can learn to love us too. And we have Cliodana. It's Cliodna. And she's the goddess of beauty. We have to learn to, again, love ourselves, see how beautiful and strong and wonderful person we are, and see the beauty not only on the outside but the inside too. And we have to go on a gratitude rampage and list 10 things that you're thankful for. We have to learn to be thankful and grateful for everything. We should not take things for granted. And we have to unleash our inner wild child and get up and dance. So we have to take time to create and excite your imagination with wonder. Sorry, I have something stuck in my glasses, but that's okay. So that's that. And let's move on to pile number 3. Alright, so what is distracting me from feeling inspired? We have Creed. She's the goddess of clairvoyance. Okay, you want to know everything. You want to have all the answers. We don't have all the answers. The only person that has all the answers, the higher power that you believe in, God, whoever. But you can help get the answers from people like me. And that way you have some of the answers that you need, so you can be on the better path and find that spark again. We have that so it's Cathach, and she's the goddess of mind. So again, we're looking for the clairvoyance, we're looking for all the answers, but we need to have a clear mind to get those answers. We have to be ready to hear what the person is telling you. So if I say one thing, you need to be able to listen and take what I say and do that. Because sometimes if you take what you say, and we all aren't perfect listeners, I am not either, but you say one thing, say you need to write a gratitude rant page, and then you do the opposite, it's still going down the same path you were. And we have Fond. She's a goddess of charisma. You have to show your spark that you have. You have to let it shine, be your true authentic self, because you're not hurting anybody. If you're not hurting anybody, be your true authentic self. If people don't like who you are, that's their problem. You're a grateful, wonderful, beautiful person with a fantabulous mind. So you have to be you. We need your shine. We need your spark. And we have Yvonne. She's a goddess of soul. We have to you have to show your beautiful soul that you are, your old soul, and you have to let it shine bright like a diamond. Again, and then with the gratitude ranch page, we need to show acts of random kindness. And we need to look for the signs and secrecies that the world's trying to show us. You know, you might be stubborn and hard-headed like I am, but we still have to open our eyes and see those signs. Or listen to the advice. You need to stop judging yourself and start loving yourself. And then you forgive somebody. That someone could be yourself. You are somebody. You might need to forgive yourself for judging yourself and saying negative things. And then you need to have a talk with yourself. Pretend like yourself is sitting in a chair. And, you know, talk to yourself and say, hey, I forgive you. And whatever you decide that you need to say. You could also do that with other people that you might need to forgive, but you don't want to forgive them in person. You can pretend like they're sitting over there in a chair. We have a chair over there. And say, this is how I feel. And let it all out. And then, or write a letter. And if you're not going to send it to them, just read the letter to the pretend person in the chair. And then rip it up as a thing of letting it go. And then throw it away, burn it. Burn it in a safe fire bowl. But that will help you break through and find your spark. Alright. What kind can I do to find inspiration? This was pile number 4. Alright. We have Dana. She's empowerment. What you could do to find your spark, you need to find that power, take back that control, and say, because a lot of my sister and I were just having this conversation that all through our lives that people tried to tell us what to do and not let us do what we wanted to do and take control over our lives even as adults. And we were saying that it's time for us to take back our power and back control of our life, and we control our own destiny, and we have that too. So you need to do that in your life. You get to choose your own path. You get to choose your own destiny. You get to choose your own create your own happiness. You get to, we have people like God guiding us, or whatever power you believe in guiding us to that place, but you get to choose what you want to do. And somebody out there is going to have a choice, because we have Guinevere again. So somebody's out there is going to be getting married or remarried. You know, our anniversary is coming up, but you have to make that choice wisely. So, whoever out there is going to get the marriage, congratulations. And we have on Ragat. Again, if I pronounce this wrong, it's Andraget. And she's the goddess of victory. So, with you working on all this here, you will find your spark and you will lead yourself to a victory. Remember, you are a champion. And you need to embrace your inner divine goddess. You are a goddess, queen, king, whatever you associate with this. This is a general reading. You need to find it and show it. Because you have to let it shine. Treat yourself to something beautiful today. Always, once a week, treat yourself to. Even if it's Like my husband makes me ants on a log, but I don't like raisins, so he puts the
Chocolate morsels.
chocolate morsels on there that are sugar free from Lily's. It's yummy. Remove the labels that you are wearing. This is what we were talking about earlier. You're putting the negative thoughts on yourself, or you're hearing other people. Remove them. Don't let those people talk to you like that. Take back your control. Alright, so we're moving on to pile number 5. How can I connect with myself or your magic? And this is what we're going to find out. We have Kamatina, and she is the goddess of happiness. Like I was saying, you create your own happiness. You need to find what makes you happy, not what other people choose you to be happy for. You get to choose what you be happy for and want to be happy for. We have Awen, the goddess of inspiration. So working on all this, you're going to find your inspiration again. And that will create happiness. We have Isuet, the goddess of perseverance. So we're going to keep trying. We're going to find our spark. Because never give up, never surrender. One of my favorite sayings from Galaxy Quest. Align your intentions with the actions. So we have to walk the walk and talk the talk. And we have to not only align the intentions, show that we can do the walk and the talk, but we have to make sure our heart and our soul are on the same page. So it says, set your intentions with your heart and soul. Gotta make sure we're all lined up together. And definitely, this week coming up, stay away from the drama. There's an old saying, well, it's not an old saying, but save the drama for your mama. And we're going to do a couple more cards for this one. Alright. And we need to let go of the control. That means trying to control the things that we cannot control and relax and flow. But we have to take back our power and not give it to other people. Your reality is a reflection of your inner world. So you created this world. You create this beautiful world in your imagination. Make that a reality. And I'm always saying this one. This is one of my favorites. Waken your true authentic self and be true to you. Always be true to yourself. Step out of your comfort zone and try something new. We were talking about this earlier. You have to step out of your comfort zone and try something new. We're going to go to a different mall than we normally do. We haven't been there in ages, but that's going to be new to us. You have to try new foods, or just try something new. The worst that can happen is you don't like it. Then you don't do it.